Austria. Evenus requested. Decision with Papa. Whiskey 4 Papa Papa. Good morning. You are Happy New Year. You are 5 and 9 in Austria.
Good morning from a overcast raining most of the morning. Hope you have all had a great new year and you are not too hungover. I just thought I'd say welcome to 2021 and hopefully we'll have a good one, especially on some of the bands there. As you can see in the background there, weather's not that great. It is overcast and raining here in the northeast UK. I am broadcasting on Facebook, my page, my homepage, one of the Facebook groups, the Amateur Radio live streaming, Twitch and YouTube. So plenty of platforms, plenty of people to join in. If you've got anything to say, put your comments in there wherever and I'll read them off when they come through. See how things go and switch things over and bring you the correct look, as it were. Yeah, we'll go back to where it should be. So, like I say, I hope you don't have too much of a sore head there after all that alcohol being consumed last night. I do know I'm not as bad as I thought I was going to be, so hence my face is on the screen for you guys. So I'm just looking at some of the stats. I'm hoping the stream's going through okay, to be honest. That's it, it's back to normal. Weather conditions cause all sorts of problems. So there we go. Anyway, we'll have a listen through 20 meters, then I'll find a clear band. That's wrong, clear frequency. And we'll put a few calls out, see what we can get in the log for the start of 2021. Happy New Year to you as well there, Tom. Good to see you out there. And Royal, good to hear you. Good to see you out there. Cheers for joining. I did start the stream a little bit earlier than I said. I said I was going to start it at about 10 o'clock. What's 20 minutes? It's nothing. So we'll have a quick listen through 20 meters. I've worked a couple of stations this morning. I thought I'd start bringing you the live stream now. This Austrian station doing quite well. So let us know if the audio on the console's loud enough for you guys, if I'm coming over it nice, or if it's too much. Let us know and I'll try and sort that out. In the meantime, you know what live streams are like. Technical issues, all sorts of things, all sorts of problems occur. So we'll try it, see what happens.
Никого вроде нету. Радио 9, Ульяна, Центр радио. Здравствуйте, 5-9, слышу, 5-9.
I do have a little bit of interference here on 20 meters, but it's been like that all night. I'm not going to complain. It started off about 11 o'clock last night.
Uniform 1, Michael Romeo Golf, call is DQ. Italy Uniform 1, Michael Radio Golf, call is DQ. CQ20, LO20, CQ20.
Let's see if we can get the Italian station.
India United 1, Mike Romeo Golf. Calling CQ. India Uniform 1, Mike Radio Golf. India United 1, Mike Romeo Golf.
Sounds like he's turning the beam there as well.
Calling CQ. Standing by.
Italy Uniform 1 Mike Romeo Golf, Golf 6 Mike November Delta.
Mike November Delta, Mike November Delta.
Golf 6 Mike November Delta.
Mike November Delta. Very good morning, my friend. My name is Davide, Delta America. Victor India Delta Echo. David is my name. 5x7, your senior report. Over.
QSL David, thank you very much for the 5-7 there into Italy. Doing a great job here into the northeast UK. Have you 5-7 also? Name the site as Lee Lima Echo Echo, northeast UK. Microphone back to you there, David.
Thank you for the 20 meter as well. Thank you so much, Lee. I wish you all the best. Happy New Year and 73. Golf 6, Mexico Nancy Delta, Italy Unit 1, Mike Radio Golf.
QSL, thanks very much there. You take care. Happy New Year to you and the family, and enjoy 2021. 7-3 Italy Uniform 1 Mike Romeo Golf, Golf 6 Mike November Delta clear. 7-3. Ciao, grazie. So there we go, Italy, not a problem. So 20 meters into Italy is always fine anyway. So you can hear a few stations.
CQ, hello, CQ Pacific. Hotel Alpha 2, Bravo Juliet. Hotel Alpha 2, Bravo Japan. Hotel Alpha 2, Bravo Juliet. CQ, hello, CQ DX, over.
You can see I am streaming to my Facebook page, Facebook group, and YouTube and Twitch. So be good to hear from you guys out there. Welcome to 2021. No change on my side. We'll find a clear frequency and I'll put a few calls out. I'll try and bring you the stream as long as I can. Try and work a few stations, but it all depends on those conditions, as they say. It's been quite interesting over the past few days. Some of the bands that we don't normally hear open is extremely active, so we'll give it a go. I'll just get the logbook set. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Golf 6 Mike November Delta. Is this frequency in use? Golf 6 Mike November Delta. So yes, that frequency is in use. Not to worry. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Golf 6 Mike November Delta. For you guys joining and not really up to speed with radio, we'll just ask if the frequency is clear a couple of times. If it's clear, and we'll start transmitting. Pretty straightforward. There will be a few of you guys on here watching from my page, which are not amateur radios operators and don't have a clue what I'm doing. Basically, it's just a case of getting calls, working stations around the world, having fun. That's all it is. It's just fun at the end of the day. CQ, CQ 20 meter, CQ 20, CQ, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, calling CQ 20, CQ, CQ 20 meters, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, calling CQ 20, CQ 20 meters, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, listening for any call. CQ20, CQ, CQ20 meters, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, calling CQ20, CQ, CQ20, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, calling CQ20 meter, CQ, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, listening for any call.
Oscar Echo.
Oscar Echo.
Oscar Echo number 3, Bravo, Charlie, Bravo, 557, 557, Roger.
QSL Christoph, I have you 5858 here into the Northeast UK. Pleasure to get you in the log this morning here on 20 meters. Happy New Year to you and the family, and regards regards from here in the UK. Oscar Echo 3, Bravo, Charlie, Bravo, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta.
Happy New Year also to you. The name, please. Remember the name.
The name is Lee, Lima, Echo, Echo.
Lee, okay. Perfect.
QSL Christoph, thank you very much for the contact. Working conditions here is the IC 7300, 150 watts at the moment through a 2-element tri-band beam, around 30 foot above the ground. WX over here is overcast, and we do have a little bit of rain here this morning. Oscar Echo 3, Bravo, Charlie, Bravo, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta.
From the side. It's not working too good.
Yeah, QSL, there is a bit of noise on this side, but nothing too bad. I'll not hold you, Chris. Christoph, you take care, look after the family, and Happy New Year to you. Oscar Echo 3, Bravo, Charlie, Bravo, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta. Take care, 7-3.
Yeah, sorry, it's the
Take care, 7-3. QRZ, 20 meters, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta. CQ20 meters, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, calling CQ20, CQ, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, QRZ. CQ20, CQ20, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, QRZ. It's not looking promising. Maybe better on the afternoon, I think. It's me being optimistic. Might try 40 meters, see what's on there. CQ 20 meter, CQ20, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, calling CQ20. Plenty of stations on the scope there, so CQ20 meters, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, calling CQ20.
Italy Whiskey 0, Echo Charlie Victor.
Italy Whiskey 0, Echo Charlie Victor. Good afternoon, good morning, Marco. 5-9, lovely strong signal coming in from Italy. Name is Lee, Lima, Echo, Echo. Go ahead.
Okay, Lee, thank you very much. And of course, good morning. Yes, we have, yes, I hit It's we are 1 hour past after you. Okay, it's 5 minutes to 11 now. Okay, we arrived. I got you very good, and I figure for you it's a little bit curious a bit anyway. 7 to 9 radio 5 7 to 9 was this kind of signal. Okay. You and your family, and I let you to answer for your other calls from other stations. Bye-bye, Lee. Happy New Year, and thank you very much from Italy. Good morning. It's raining here. The bad weather. Bye-bye, Lee.
Yeah, QSL, thanks very much for the contact there from Italy. You take care. Happy New Year to you and the family. And regards from the Northeast UK there, Marco. Italy, Whiskey 0, Echo Charlie Victor, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year, Lee. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
7-3, ciao, grazie. QRZ, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta. CQ20, CQ20, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, QRZ. CQ20, CQ, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, QRZ. CQ20, CQ20, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, QRZ. Really quiet this morning. CQ20, CQ20 meters, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, QRZ. CQ20, CQ20 meters, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, QRZ. Yep, really quiet. Tell you what, see what 40 meters is like. That looks really quiet. We'll give this a try. We'll have a listen. We'll put a few calls out on 40. It looks quiet. All the bands look really quiet here this morning, so try 40 meters, try 100 watts, then we'll go back to 20. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Golf 6, Mike, November Delta. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Golf 6, Mike, November Delta. CQ 40 meters, CQ40, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta calling, CQ40, CQ, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, listening for any call. There's so many bands we can choose from, just for you guys that are not familiar with ham radio. There's so many bands, so many frequencies we can choose from to operate on. So put the calls out, see if anybody hears you call and come back to you. You never know. CQ 40 meters, CQ40, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta calling, CQ40, CQ 40 meters, Golf 6, Mike, November Delta, listening. and it's running 100 watts straight from the back of the radio through the vertical antenna, the multiband trapped vertical. CQ40, CQ 40 meters, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ40, CQ 40 meters, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, listening. CQ40, CQ 40 meters, CQ Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ 40 meters, CQ Golf 6 Mike November Delta, listening for any call.
Golf 6 Mike November Delta, is Oscar November 4, Charlie Alpha Juliet, good morning.
Oscar November 4, Charlie Alpha Juliet, good morning. I have you 5757 into the Northeast UK. Name is Lee, Lima Echo Echo. Go ahead. And he starts dropping into the noise. Yeah, QSL there, Jean-Pierre. Thank you very much for the coming to the call. You started dropping down into the QSB. I started taking you out there, so great to get you in the log here for the New Year's Day. You take care, look after yourself and the family, and have a great start to the new year there. Oscar November 4, Charlie Alpha Juliet Golf 6 Mike November Delta. Take care. 7-3. Thanks very much. 7-3. Take care. QRZ 40 meters, Golf 6 Mike November Delta. Suffering really bad with some interference. CQ 40 meters, CQ Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, QRZ. The way the interference seems to be dancing about, probably tell us one or two things. Say a dodgy, cheap power supply or a plasma TV. If it was a plasma TV, it'd be right the way throughout the band, which it is. I've knocked the AF gain back a bit so it doesn't look too harsh on the screen. CQ 40 meters, CQ 40 Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ 40 CQ Golf 6 Mike November Delta, listening for any call. It does have its challenges when you've got interference like that. You just try and work through it. CQ Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ 40 CQ 40 meters, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, listening for any call. Whiskey Golf Alpha.
2 Echo 0, Whiskey Golf Alpha. Very good morning, name is Anthony. I'm down near the city of Canterbury in Kent. G6 MMD 20 Whiskey Golf Alpha.
Yeah, good morning to you, Anthony. Doing a great job here into South Shields, just outside of Sunderland, just off the northeast coast. Name is Lee, Lima Echo Echo. Doing a happy new year to you, Anthony. I hope you haven't woke up with a bad head there this morning. Running here the IC7300, 100 watts through a multi-band trap vertical this side. Anthony, go ahead.
Good morning, Lee. Yeah, no, I was very well behaved last night and had a few cans of beer, and that was that. So, and yeah, I turned in early. I didn't even stay up for it. So, yeah, there we go. All covered on the 7300 and the 100 watts and the antenna system. You got that. So I'm on my 50 watt license here, FT991, and I've got a quarter wave vertical with a reflector behind it pointing north. So it's a second quarter wave vertical which is shorted out. So I suppose you could call that a parasitic array. I don't really know, Lee, but it's a little, gives me a touch of a push anyway up country with my small power limit. So yeah, you're 5 and 7, 5 and 8 on peaks. There are other people on the band quite close by, but yeah, just I'll drop in and say good morning, Lee. G6 Mike November Delta 2 Echo Zero Whiskey Golf Alpha listening.
Yeah, no problem there, Anthony. Yeah, just having a look on the screen, on the scope here. There's a couple of stations, but I am suffering from a little bit of was it interference from some form of electrical device, shall I say? But it's one of those things. But yeah, doing a great job with the 50 watts there, Anthony, and great to hear you this morning. The QSOs at the moment are live on various platforms. If you just punch in the my call sign, it should bring the live stream up for you if you wish to check that out, Anthony. 2 Echo Zero, sorry, try that again. 2 Echo Zero Whiskey Golf Alpha Golf 6 Mike November Delta. Back to you.
Okay, Lee, 20 Whiskey Golf Alpha returning. It is quite difficult, unfortunately. Someone has come up very close. So, but yeah, nice.
Which is typical of the band.
A few more shouts from down here. When you are in the clear, you are quite strong. So happy New Year, and yeah, I'll take a look on your on the internet and see what's what with the streaming. G6MND, good morning, 2 Whiskey Golf Alpha. I'll keep it short, Lee, because of the noise. Back to you.
Yeah, no problem. You take care. 7-3 Anthony, pleasure to get you in the log, and Happy New Year to you and their family down there. 2 Echo Zero Whiskey Golf Alpha Golf 6 Mike November Delta. Take care.
Bye, Lee.
QRZ Golf 6 Mike November Delta. Gonna have to move this up a little bit, I think. QRZ Golf 6 Mike November Delta. QRZ. Yeah. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Golf 6 Mike November Delta. Notice a difference in the audio? Is this frequency in use? Golf 6 Mike November Delta. Not a problem, LQSY. Thanks for letting me know it's in use. So there you go. That's the way it should be. Doesn't always happen like that. Sounds like there's a lot of stations on here this morning. I might just go back to where I was. See what we'll try there. Here's this frequency news, here's this frequency news, Golf 6 Mike November Delta. Here's this frequency news, Golf 6 Mike November Delta. CQ, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, listening. CQ 40 meters, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, listening for any call. CQ, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, listening for any call. CQ40, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ40 meter, CQ, Golf 6 Mike November Delta. Really quiet. Tell you what, for you guys that are watching that, are wondering what bands and what frequencies I can operate on. I'll go through them. I'll go through them quickly with you. You probably see on the display there. Where is it? Got 160 meters, which is top band, which, to be honest, through the day is really quiet. It's more of an evening, nighttime band. 80 meters. Again, nighttime band. Now 60 meters is we do share this with military, so we tend to have to be careful on 60 meter band. Which like I say, it's operated only by full license holders. So an M6 Foundation or a 2 Echo Zero call can't operate that band. It's got to be a full license holder that can operate on 60 meters. We've got 40 meters, which is generally good all-round band, day and night. Just depends on band conditions. 30 meters, data mode, and CW only. So no, you won't hear any voice on that band. 20 meters, great DX band. When it's open. 17 meters. All this at the moment, all the bands I'm showing you at the moment are on one antenna. 15 meters. I do suffer quite a bit on the vertical with the noise. I do have the 2-element beam for that band, and 20 meters. 12 meters is I don't have anything active on the antenna for that band, but it is available for me to use. 10 meters is a great band. It's more of a summer band, sporadic E contacts, good band. 6 meters and 4 meters, 2 and 77s. Those are on a separate antenna. So 6 meters and 6, 2 and 77s are all on one separate antenna. 4 meters, I do have an independent antenna for that. So it's one of those bands. It's either you hear people or you don't. it all depends on band conditions. So just for those guys that are joining the stream and not aware of what bands are available to use, but you do have a lot of scope to play with on the bands. Each band has its own characteristics when they open. So here we go. But it does seem that the bands are really quiet this morning. Thought it might have been a little bit more active, but saying that, I am suffering from noise. So I'm not gonna. I don't think I'd continue the stream, to be honest, which is unfortunate. I'll try 20 meters again. I'll try putting a few calls out again, see if I can get anything. On 20 meters. Like I say, it's not going to be brilliant. I'll go back up here. Everybody complains about stations in various formats, operating in certain places, not operating on a round number 260, operate 2613. It does. Some people complain about that's where we can operate on those frequencies. It doesn't make any difference. Tell you what, we'll come down here. We'll give this a go. Put a few calls out. Not guaranteeing anything. it's one of those things. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Golf 6 Mike November Delta. Is this frequency in use? Golf 6 Mike November Delta. CQ20, CQ 20 meters, CQ20, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ 20 meters, CQ 20, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, listening for any call. Really quiet. CQ20, CQ 20 meters, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ20, CQ, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, listening for any call. Nah, not a thing. CQ 20 meters, CQ 20, CQ, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, Golf 6 Mike November Delta, calling CQ 20, CQ 20, Golf 6 Mike November Delta. So must be a lot of people out there with bad heads. Anyway, I'll end it there. There you go, typical. That's your typical operator. You hear us put calls out and somebody goes with 1 kc above. Typical. Yeah, I'll end it there. Probably come back on about 12. Yeah, come back on about 12 o'clock UTC. See if the bands open up, see if the noise disappears, and try and bring you a little bit more activity. There is plenty of activity down there on CW. But we'll leave it at that. Anyway, I'll let you go and cure your hangovers and get yourselves a fry up. Full English breakfast, nothing better, especially on a New Year's Day when you've all got hangovers. You just look at the food and go, oh, I can't stomach it. Anyway guys, take it easy. I'll try and bring another stream to you in a short while. So 7-3 from me at the minute. I'll come back later. I'll upset you. Try and bring a few streams. Anyway, look after yourselves. Golf 6 Mike November Delta. All fin clear.